Yeah, good.
All right. Want to thank everyone for coming on this beautiful afternoon. I just want to first introduce Jenna Kugel, who is the chairwoman of the Teenage Republicans in New Jersey. I'm Nick Kaladik. I was the former chairman of the Teenage Republicans just before Jenna, and Jenna's a wonderful chairwoman. She is campaigning all throughout Central Jersey, this district, and other districts in Central Jersey. We have a great group of people, and I just want to introduce her right now for Jenna Kugel.
The Teenage Republicans proudly support and fully endorse Steve Lonegan for U.S. Congress because he is a true conservative candidate that stands up for the people of New Jersey. Last year, our group campaigned hard for him in his race against Cory Booker. This year, we are committed to campaigning even harder for him for his race against his liberal opponent, Tom MacArthur. While we may not be able to vote, we are the future of the nation. We will go to college here, we will work here, we will start families here, and build businesses here. No other candidate gives my fellow Teenage Republicans and I more confidence in our great nation than Steve. Today I ask of all of my Teenage Republicans to get on the phone and make calls for Steve. Go door to door in your neighborhood and get the word out for Steve Lonegan. He is a leader that will support our generation in Washington, and that's why I'm proud to endorse Steve Lonegan today.
Thank you, everybody. It is an honor because of all the pessimism that we hear around the country today about the future of the nation, about the intrusion of Obama's health care plan into our personal decisions, the destruction of the American dollar through failed Federal Reserve Bank policy and Treasury policy, through a weak economy, and what appears to be deteriorating military leadership in the world. Many Americans feel this country's on the wrong path, and I've had a lot of experience in my work as a grassroots activist dealing with young people. And it's young people like Jenna, teenage Republicans, college Republicans, and college independents, and college libertarians, and teenage libertarians, and even conservative Democrats, teenagers, that give me hope for the future of this country, because they're filled with optimism despite the obstacles that we as a generation, our generation, has put in their way. They're not the ones that have straddled this nation with a $17.8 trillion debt. They're not the ones that have allowed those liberties so sacred to us under our Constitution to deteriorate. They're the ones, however, who will pick up the pieces that have left behind by this generation. So we have an opportunity next Tuesday to reestablish what the Republican Party is about, and to establish for this country a strong two-party system where people have a clear choice between a liberal Democrat and a conservative Republican. I'm honored. Thank you. Thank you. I will go to Washington, D.C., and for this generation, standing with me now, Jen and the other teenage Republicans, I will vote to repeal Obamacare and give health decisions back to Americans. I will go to Washington, D.C., and I will work hard to see to it that we build a strong military that will defend our borders, and we will not send our young people, like Jen and her friends in the years to come, off to every battle around the world, because they are not the police force for the world, and we should not be sacrificing our own folks for that interventionism. And I will work to ensure we have strong prosperity and a strong American economy, so Jenna and Nick and the other teenage Republicans and college Republicans and young Republicans and all Americans from both political parties have a powerful and strong future, just like we have. Ronald Reagan once said, we're one generation away from losing our freedoms. I believe we're that generation right now, our generation, that we can make the mistakes that could allow Jenna to be that generation that talks about what America used to be before we messed it up. I'm asking for your vote on Tuesday. I am proud and honored to accept the support and the endorsement of the teenage Republicans. I think that's very telling about my campaign and our vision. So thank you for being here, Jenna. Thank you so much, and all the teenage Republicans. Thank you, everybody. Any questions for Jenna, particularly for this young lady? Guys? It always takes one person to ask the first question. I mean, we all wonder what young people think about the future of this country, don't we? We talk about it all the time. We always say that we're doing this for the next generation. Well, what does that mean? Are we doing it for the next generation or ourselves? So, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, yes. You ready to go? Okay. Oh, that's okay. The car's hopefully we have a microphone. Yep.
Good job. Nice to meet you. Hi. Billy. Thank you. Montgomery. Township, New Jersey. Is that right? Yeah, you did. Is that right? Yeah. Absolutely.
But I will tell you, about 6 years ago, I did a young college group, not just Republican,
Right.
on what they feel about the issue. And we found them to be very conservative, much more conservative overall than much of they believe social group is not. Still optimistic about the future.
I think the best way to do is back up and when you put it down to that level, I think you can start to understand.
Oh, yeah, they definitely.
You know, we're not going to split it out equally amongst everybody. But, good, thank you.
We don't reward success.
Exactly. Mediocrity. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. All right,
Yes, I guess that. Listen, thanks for coming down.
nice to meet you as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Should I just, put this back here? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.